Hello, I'm Paul here. Today I'm going to be looking at another stock, and what I'm going to be doing is basically we're going to be looking at the stock and seeing if it's a good dividend payout on a monthly basis. I want to try and find all the stocks that have a good monthly dividend payout, so anybody that can, if anybody wants to get started with building up a dividend payout monthly can find some good stocks. Anybody that can find these stocks, I want to do this for two different reasons. I want for anybody that wants to do dividend investing can invest in these stocks if they want to. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you guys want to invest in these stocks, I want to quickly go over the dividend payout and what you get every month, or pretty close to what you get. And then I look at it and see what you potentially could make if you traded it with options trading. So I look at both different angles and to see how much potentially you can make by trading it as well. Today I'm going to be looking at JEPI, which is it does pay monthly from what I think. And I personally don't own any JEPI yet, but it's definitely on my list, and I just want to look at it as a dividend investor, and I also want to see if you can make any good profits by trading it. So let's look at the dividends first, and then I'll walk you through the formula that I use for trading stocks, and if you can make some good profit with options trading. So let's check that out. Okay, so currently JEPI, which is a JP Morgan Equity Premium Income, it's an ETF. It's valued right now about $55 a share. So let's look at the dividend payouts here. So the last month was 36 cents, and then the prior month was 42. So it looks like it has gone down a little bit, and if it looks like it fluctuates between, the difference between this and some of the other ones that I've covered, there's up and downs with this share because it's an ETF. Sometimes it'll be 36, sometimes it'll be 42, sometimes it'll be 61. So you look like maybe you might average in the range of around 40 to 60 cents per month with each share every month. So if you backtrack a bit, you can see 45, 43, 51. So it's not a consistent amount every month, but it is a dividend payout. So it fluctuates basically off of what the ETF covers with owning this ETF and this share here, the stock here. So that's what you get basically. So let's see, if you wanted to make, let's just get a number here. If you wanted to make $100 a month, and let's just judge it by the last number here. If you want to make $100 a month, it's about 36 cents from the last month. So you would have to own about 277 shares to make $100 a month, around there. So anyway, let's look to see if you can make any profit by trading this with options. Okay, so like I said in my videos, when I do stocks, I usually trade on the hour, and I'm going to go over the formula here real quick. What I do is I go to my indicators here, and I type in three smooth moving averages. And I basically, in the settings, I'll put 5 and 8, and I don't put a third one there. So the EMA, the moving averages are 5 and 8, and then I also have RSI. What I look for is the RSI on the hour. I look for the RSI to start crossing through the yellow line on the RSI, and that's my entry point. And then my exit point would be, doing a quick scalp, or just, getting out when I feel comfortable, or just riding it out. It's all up to you. But if you just look and you follow, and if the RSI is still continuing to go in that direction, as long as, and the only thing here is with the moving averages are not used to, the moving averages not here, the 5 and the 8 are not used to make entries. They're used to show the overall direction of the market. So the the RSI direction has to match the moving average direction. If they do not match, that is not a good trade to take part in. So, but let's just see real quick. Let's just see real quick if you can get some good gains with trading the JEPI here. So what I would do what I do in this situation to find all the good spots, at least with the RSI, is I draw a line where the on the hour I draw a line where the RSI is crossing. So that would be right here, and that would be right there. If you check a couple of these spots here, that would be right here. And let's see. We're in a downtrend right here, so right here. I'll do a couple more here we're going to look at right here. So there are a couple here that, okay, we'll do this one too. Right there. So once you draw the lines here, what you want to basically do is when you see it cross and draw the line, because that's going to be your entry point. But basically what you want to check for is once it crosses on the RSI, make sure and check the moving averages. The moving averages have to go in the same direction that the RSI is going. If it doesn't, it's not a good trade. So what we want to check here is, so we would enter right here. So what I basically do when I enter an options trade is I try to go for $1 less of what it currently is. So this price being $54.85, I'd probably get in around 53 with an options trade. But let's just see, and going $1 less it's going to cost a little bit more, but your results will be, it should be better. But anyway, if you rode this out, this would be a 0.49. So let's just look at JEPI real quick. Okay, so like I said, I usually will stick with the second one down. It's $1 less of what the price is on the RSI. So like I said here, entry point would be probably about 53, but right now I just want to check, see how much you can make. So I'll get in here. So that was a 49, so that's 8. Let's just do 90 cents, 55.90, see what happens. 55.90, that would give you about $50 profit. So let's look at another moment here. This moment right here. So this moment right here, what can we tell? Let's hide the candles. Okay, the RSI is going down, but the moving average is going up. So this would not be a good trade because they're doing the opposite. Well, like I said at the beginning of this video, both of them have to match, and these are not matching. The moving averages are saying up, the RSI is saying down, so that would not be a good trade. Right here on this next one, we have the RSI going up and the moving average is going up, so that is a good signal. So what you want to do in this situation is right about here. I would have got in about 53, and I would rode this up for a couple hours. This is a 0.30, so not a lot here. Let's just see what this one would do. Let's just see. 5, 6, let's do 75, 55. This one won't be big. 34 bucks for this trade. Let's look at this one right here. This one it's a downtrend. So what we could tell is the RSI is saying down and the moving average is saying down. If we remove the candles, we can see that it is a good trade because the RSI is saying down and the moving average are saying down. So if we measure it from here to down here, it's 2 days. It isn't a big move. This one is not a big move. But let's just check it anyway. This is only a 0.12 cents difference, so 52, $11. This is a $11 move. Not a big move right there. Okay. So this next one here, let's remove the candles. You could tell that this one is a very brief. The RSI is saying up, the moving average is saying up. So let's check. Let's check this one here. Nope. This one is going to be just a 10-cent move. Not worth it in my opinion. So 55. A $15 move. Now let's check this one. We'll do a couple more. Okay, so this one here we have, well, the moving average is up and it goes into a down and the RSI is saying down. So to me this isn't a good move because it takes a while to actually match the RSI. So I wouldn't do that move. Let's just see. And let me just do one more. One more here. We're going to do this one right here. And we're going to cross our line right there. And we're going to check our RSI. The RSI is saying up. The moving average is saying up. So let's see how much this one actually is. Again, this is another 0.34. So we do about 34 cents. So we do about 4, 5, 6, 7, 74. This is a $34 move. In my opinion, doing options trading with JEPI is not a good choice. Now, this is a reason why, if you do one like SPY, you can actually get some good results. I believe it's with SPY you can get about 50 bucks for every dollar that you're right. But this is another reason why I go to individual companies, is because from what I've seen, individual companies pay you more, or you can get more with options trading by focusing on individual companies, and we've covered that so far. It was Coca-Cola and what was the other one? Coca-Cola and McDonald's are very good candidates for options trading, but with JEPI, it does not seem like you would get very good results with options trading. Now, is it a good? It's, in my opinion, a good one to have for dividend investing, but not a good candidate for options trading. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, if there's a stock that you want me to look at with this formula, you want me to look at the dividend payout, and you want me to see how much you would make with doing options trading, definitely leave a comment below. Alright, now if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.